Hello, I'm Big Jim from Texas. Not really. I'm just practicing. I want to be Big Jim from Texas, okay? But no, not really. But
I'll get to the head.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jim, and this is my beautiful wife, Lucy.
And this is Jim and Lucy show, and we really appreciate all your emails, all your comments on our videos, all your likes, all your follows, and nice comments on Instagram as well. We just love it, and we're really happy that our content is helpful. Check also our podcast. It's available on 5 platforms: iTunes, Podbean, Google Play, and 3 more, I don't ever recall, but it's everywhere. We're everywhere because we want to reach to more people.
We are. And those of you who are sending me junk mail, I can't thank you enough. I just want to give you a big hug. Thank you. Keep it up.
You always
No.
get excited about stuff like that. Okay. So today we're talking about what we call people talk and how does it affect your following your dream. And what we mean is how does someone discussing you or gossiping about you affects your action, affects your motivation, affects your perception of yourself, and actually your plans, your strategy on how you're going to achieve your dream. And we will get upset about it. I mean, people gossiping about us and me personally all the time, I know that.
They don't have anything to say about me.
Yeah. It can be really difficult to overcome when you know that there are unpleasant talks around you, when there are people who criticize you openly or hiddenly behind your back. But you just can't allow these things to stop you from following your dream. Why? Because if people talking means you are making a difference, means you are standing out. And if you are standing out, people will talk about you. And if you are standing out, means you are getting step by step up closer to your dream. And that's the goal. That's easy. So why are you gonna listen to those things and stop acting?
You have to lift yourself up. You have to, some days you just have to go down and it's as if you're pulling a huge, heavy, wet rope and just pull yourself up. Sometimes I'll sit at my desk and it's overlooking the view of the city and I have a magnificent view. Everything is right before me, but it's taking me a while to get started. Not because I'm afraid of just taking me a moment to get started, but I know what I have to do to get started. And so I go through this routine that I have to get me going, and it works. But you have to do it. I mean, how do you feel when you don't get the response you hoped when you posted something on Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter, or you send someone a happy birthday wish or something and they don't respond in time? Well, it's not always about us in that regard. We got to quit thinking about that people don't like us, and it's not about us. You know, one time I might have told you this before, is that in the early days building the business, I went several years without making literally any business. And I had this contract that I had just fulfilled, and I was excited because it was a huge contract. I mean, how big? It was big, okay. But I remember having my electricity turned off in my condo. I had a beautiful condo, nice part of town, electricity had been turned off, and I didn't have the check coming through yet. There was nothing, and I was determined to keep going and not selling myself short for my dream to come in. So I paid a little bit of money on paying the other bills, but electricity was high during the summer and there was no way that I could be able to afford it. So I laid there, I went to work, and I came back and I read books and worked through candlelight. I want you to know that, literally through candlelight. And then I went to the library, rode my bike there, came back and found a good book I wanted, and read it through candlelight again. And at night, I would just lie there perspiring on top of my blankets, waiting, because I knew my boat was going to come in. And I was making it come in. I wasn't waiting. I was making it come in. You gotta do the same thing. Quit worrying about what everybody else is saying about you, because you're doing the most harm to yourself. It's not personal. People are not even thinking about you. You're not even on their radar. And so what if you're not? What if the person next door to you has a gazillion likes or something, or people beating their door down wanting to dress like them? Who cares? Just be happy, Find your pattern, find your approach, and be happy.
And even if someone talks about you, and why should it stop you? When you start thinking about it, it's same with negative and positive thinking. Remember we discussed when you have positive state of mind, you can see any opportunity and even more opportunity to create in them. From simple things, seeing the job post or seeing that post that, oh, I can do this and this and this and this. This is what positive thinking does to you. But same as thinking about gossip, about someone saying about you and you heard or you just think they say, doesn't matter if they did say or did not. When you start thinking about that, you're just distracting your attention into negative side. Someone say, well, so what?
Yes, you are.
Let them talk. Let them enjoy their, I mean, how little should people do with their lives so they have all the time to discuss everybody else around. So stop worrying about that and do your thing. That's what I want for you.
You have a job in front of you right now to provide for your family, provide for yourself. You want to keep yourself in top shape. You want to do everything you can to make that relationship you have with the other person more powerful than it has ever been. Don't look back on what it was like when the first time you met. Look right now on what you can do with it right now. You know what? As Zig Ziglar used to say, the best time to tell your wife that you love her is before somebody else does. Do it now. I assure you.